what's clear is that the government has recognised that there are deep and enduring divides between the regions of this country, and that's caused by an economy that concentrates wealth in the southeast and London, and it's caused by a governance system that concentrates power in Whitehall. So I'm really pleased to see that recognition. In terms of what they're doing about it, they've got a lot of ambitions that they've set out. So far, I haven't yet seen the plan to get there, including the details on how that devolution will work and including sufficient funding to really make a success of it.
What do you think is needed? Because people here in the Teesside area talk about years and years of not getting as much investment as, similar towns in the south of England. What do you think is needed?
I think what's needed is a serious letting go of power by the government in Whitehall. They need to empower the mayors, give them the funds to actually make a difference in their local areas. And if we look at the funding, if you look at what's happened over the past 10 years, we've seen across the north cuts of £413 per person to council spending. The Levelling Up Fund, by comparison, is just £32 per person. So there's a gaping chasm between what's been pulled out over the past 10 years and what is being put back in right now.
Well, what you're calling for is actually what we have here on Teesside, though, isn't it? A directly elected mayor that can work with government to get that funding in.
I do think that the mayoral model is really promising, and it's really exciting that soon the whole of the North East may indeed have a directly elected mayor. But the mayoral model isn't enough. They need to have the powers and they need to have the funding at their disposal in order to make a difference to their local areas. And it's a really tricky time right now for families. You've got 3 times higher child poverty here than across the UK. Cost of living crisis. We don't have time to be thinking about this in 2030. We need to be thinking about it now.
Let me ask you about legacy as well, the idea of levelling up as a whole, because remember back in the 1980s, Margaret Thatcher was here, the Walk in the Wilderness, then we had the Teesside Development Corporation, so much money spent on this area. What do we see here now that is a result of that? And what is being announced here today? What will we see in the future that will be lasting here, having a lasting impression?
Well, you're exactly right. We've been here before. Many governments have tried this before. And too often what happens is we chop and change and we don't have a consistent strategy. So what I really hope is the government setting out these 12 missions will enable them to really focus on the issues and create change now and over the next 10 years.
Carys Roberts from IPPR, thank you very much for joining us. One View here on Teesside, back to you.